Today, I've landed in amazing Hong Kong and I'm out exploring. I visit the Avenue of Stars, retrace steps of a famous movie, show you where to buy your bullet train ticket to China, meet new friends in Kowloon Park and more. Join me on this exciting first day adventure. Just wow. What else do you say? Look at the scenery behind me. I'm standing on the mainland, and that behind me is Hong Kong Island. Breathtaking. You know, a stone throw that way is the hustle and bustle of Salisbury Road, Nathan Road, where all the shops, stores, hotels, etc. is. And about a 600 metre walk this way, and here I am, Avenue of Stars right in front of me. We've got a museum here, and right there, that is Hong Kong Island. I've had an interesting introduction to Hong Kong. I can already feel the wrath of the big city. It's very busy. People are very busy. They don't have much time for you because everyone's trying to do something. And it can be a challenge to navigate this small, big city. Last night when I landed, I had to change 3 train lines to get to my hotel. It wasn't too hard, but it was a bit of a challenge considering it was 10:30 at night. I haven't been able to find a good SIM card yet, so I'm looking to find a SIM card that will hopefully work in China as well. I didn't just want to buy the first one that I came across. And 3, it's a Sunday morning, so there's not many things open yet. So I'm kind of waiting for the city to open up slowly but surely, and then hopefully I can get some of my stuff together. I feel a little bit not as organised on this visit, but you know what? Sometimes it's good to have a bit of chaos and see how you navigate your way out of it. This is worth every cent of it. The Avenue of Stars is a wide boulevard that sits here near the water with a lot of plaques along the way and people's handprints and face inscriptions all along the railings, all the way up as far as the eye can see. I've managed to identify 2 actors that I know. One was Jet Li and 2 was Jackie Chan. Unfortunately, I don't know any of the rest. A lot of them are Cantonese artists from the area. I am walking towards a famous statue though, so that will be the 3rd person I will be able to recognise on this Avenue of Stars. Here he is, Mr. Bruce Lee himself, with his infamous fighting pose along the Victoria Harbour. This statue sits here right next to Starbucks, you can probably see it there, overlooking the bay and with the big mountains, and you've got the beautiful buildings in the background as well. This is the closest I've ever been to Bruce Lee, so I'm quite excited. I did grow up watching his films. Not only a movie star, but also a founder of Jeet Kune Do, which is a karate fighting style. And Bruce Lee managed to shape the lives of millions of people around the world, around every continent. The statue's a bit big, it's bigger than life size, so when I do stand next to the statue, I feel like the statue is a bit of a giant, but they must have done that to give it prominence over the harbour, and it's competing with a lot of big structures in the area, so I'm guessing that's the reason why the statue is bigger than life size, so it has a bit of presence. The Kowloon area is interesting to explore, and my first step is to visit one of the scenes from my favourite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Retracing the scene of Jean-Claude Van Damme in the movie Bloodsport. In one of the opening scenes where Jean-Claude Van Damme is running away from the FBI or CIA agents, I think they were FBI. He storms across the road from this hotel, leaps over the fence, and probably goes as far as that pathway, that sidewalk, before they yell cut. Great scene, great movie. It's a chase scene, and that hotel is called the Peninsula Hotel here in Hong Kong. I learned that several other scenes were also filmed nearby, so I make the time to get some photos at these landmarks, even though they've changed a bit over the years. Now it's time to book my bullet train in advance for my upcoming China visit. I'm at West Kowloon Station, here where the fast train departs from Hong Kong to Shenzhen. I've got my tickets, 150 Hong Kong dollars return, departing from here to Shenzhen and back. The whole process from Hong Kong to Shenzhen is about 20 minutes on the bullet train, so it takes longer to go through my immigration. You need to be here an hour and a half earlier, clear immigration, obviously have your tickets, go through, jump on the train, and you'll have to probably clear some immigration at the other end, which we'll see. This station is really nice. Look behind me. Looks like something out of Star Wars. This place has a skating rink, it has shops, it is a bit like a shopping mall as well. Bit big also. It takes a while to reach the departures area and the ticketing concourse from when you come in. I'm excited to be going to China, the land of the Red Dragon. This is my first time I will be going to China. I am only going to Shenzhen on this instance and staying for 5 days, and I look forward to getting a taste of China. Tickets secured, and now it's time to get back out there and continue exploring. Let's visit Kowloon Park. In the heart of the city here, there is Kowloon Park. It has aviaries, it has flamingos, it has gardens, it's got everything. There's a lot of flora and fauna here. I can't believe that in such a busy city, with such a streetscape of skyscrapers and buildings, that there's this place here that allows you to come in and just kind of step away from all that noise. This is awesome. Exotic birds over here. This place is a bit hilly though, you do need to go up and down. And down here, there's more little rivers and streams, and there's flamingos. I need to find them. I found the flamingos. They are right behind me, there and there. So the flamingos were introduced into the park in the late 80s. They originate from Tanzania and Germany. I can see the flamingos, although they don't look as bright pink as I had thought they would. You know when you watch those National Geographic videos and you see that they are bright pink? These ones are a little bit more subtle in colour. I wonder why. I don't think flamingos are native to Hong Kong, so maybe they lost their colour a little bit because they're not in their natural habitat. Or maybe that's just a joke. So it's not just the flamingos that you'll see in these parks that are here in Hong Kong. There's several parks in the area, and on a day like today, you'll see a lot of ladies congregating here. In various areas of the park, ladies from the Philippines, Indonesia, possibly Malaysia, come to the park and have picnics and do their makeup and take photos and socialise with each other because their wages are low and they probably can't really afford to do much else apart from enjoy the beauty of the park and chat with friends and have like something to eat. Let's see if we can chat to some. Are you a makeup artist? You do makeup?
Yes.
You work here and do makeup?
Yes.
Wow, very nice. Hello. What's happening?
Oh, no, I'm just teaching her.
Are you doing some makeup?
Learning,
Yes,
yes, I'm
Yeah?
learning.
Why only for ladies, not for men? Makeup?
No, not for men. Men cannot make
Let
up.
me have a look. Looks very good.
Thank
Oh,
you
wow.
so much.
Are you going wedding?
No.
Just for fun?
Yeah,
For fun,
Just
yeah.
for fun.
Learning,
Wow. You
learning.
guys are very talented.
Thank you
Very
so
good.
much.
Bye bye. Are you from Philippines?
No, I'm Indonesia. We're Indonesia.
Indonesia? Selamat pagi.
Selamat
juga.
siang. Yeah, selamat juga siang. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. So some of the ladies were reluctant to talk on camera, but they did say that some work in security, some do makeup, some are nannies. But they did pose for the camera. They love that. Hi, ladies. Hello. Where are you from? Philippines. Oh, wow. Do you want to say hello for camera? Yeah.
Hi, my vlog.
What work are you doing here?
Domestic.
Domestic? Yeah. Are you enjoying Hong Kong? Yeah.
Hello, Philippines. Our day off.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Okay, so the ladies from the Philippines were more happier to talk and share their story, whereas the ladies from Indonesia were a little bit more conservative. All very friendly though. Very good. It's not just flamingos you see in the park, is it? So the surprises in Kowloon Park continue. Right behind me is McDonald's in a box, it looks like. Have you ever seen a McDonald's this size? It is seriously about the size of a car, a standard car. I'll spin the camera around for you to see where it is. Sitting idle in the park. It has one drinks machine. There are no burgers. There is one staffer in there. There is one sundae machine. I can't see anything else in there. Is this the smallest McDonald's you've seen in your life? I think it is. I'm not the type to spruik McDonald's, but purple sweet potato sundae with Kit Kat. This should be okay. Have you tried this one before?
I don't know.
No? No?
I don't know English.
You want to say hi? Hello. It's for YouTube. For YouTube.
For this.
YouTube video. Thank you. Your name?
My name is Ling Fatun.
Ling Fatun. I'm Sam.
I am.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, my friend. See, Ling Fatun was walking by and he wanted to say hello. Thank you. Xie. Thank you. What a nice guy. Wanted to say hi. I asked him if he's tried the purple sweet potato flavoured Kit Kat sundae, but he said no. It is a bit potato tasting, but very subtle. Something like that building behind me, very foreign to the eye. The size of this building is just unbelievable. It is so big, it really takes high-rise to another level. It's seriously about 50 stories high, and because it's standing all alone, towering over Kowloon Park, it's crazy. It just looks like a really big monster. Wow, I wonder if we can build these things in Australia. I don't think you'll have a housing crisis. How many apartments do we think are up in this building? Look at that. 1, 2, 3 pillars. And I'd say there's probably 600 or 700 rooms in this whole building. Wow. Hong Kong is full of these mansions. See that one there? Chungking Mansion. That's where I stayed. Up the top, it's called Tom's Guest House, and that cost me about $60 or $65 Australian a night. Pretty cheap to stay here in Dim Sum Su. I have problems pronouncing these names, so please excuse my pronunciation. But there's these mansions everywhere. They provide cheap accommodation. Down at the bottom level, they also have like a mall, more like a market actually. And in that market, there's fruiterers, money exchange, restaurants, or little cafes if you want to call them that. You can get a lot of your services done there. They've even got dry cleaning and they've got laundromats in there also. And it's kind of all self-contained within this mansion. But when I say mansion, I'm referring to like a high-rise building, but they call them mansions. It was a little bit confronting when I turned up because there's a lot of people hanging around, and a lot of the people are from different countries within Asia, and it feels like something dodgy is going on, but it's fine. But this chunking mansion is right in the heart of the center here. Look at this, everything on your front doorstep. I just come out of the building, everything is here. All the shops, all the stores. Avenue of Stars is just down the road. Shopping malls, I Square Shopping Centre across the road. The subway is just around the corner where I'm going now to catch a subway also. So you might want to consider staying at one of these mansions in these guest houses. The rooms are small, I won't lie. Space is a real commodity here. If you're a solo traveler and you don't mind staying in a small room because you're going to be out all day, then go for it. Do it. But if you're traveling in 2s or 3s, it might get a little bit harder. But you might want to try it. Our last stop is the popular Temple Market. This market came about from the vendors that gathered at the local Tin Hau Temple to sell their goods in the 19th century. Okay, we're on Temple Street here in Jordan, in Hong Kong. I was about to say Singapore. This temple's been ongoing since about the 1920s, and it was initially set up to serve the temple goers, but in the tradition of markets and buying and selling, it's still going, and it's got a bit of an international flavour these days. I can see different vendors from different countries here. European foods, American, South American foods. I did read online that it's a bit of a tourist trap, but that's okay. Isn't everything a bit of a tourist trap these days? All the usual suspects here. Bags, suitcases, trinkets, food, clothes. You could be anywhere in Asia at the moment. It actually feels a little bit like Taiwan. It's got a similar feel. Once again, nothing for the middle-aged guy. Consistent rant that I do each time. If anybody out there is watching this and you're a bit of an entrepreneur, you may want to consider bringing some kind of clothing or service or anything that attracts middle-aged guys. It's quite long as well. Been walking for 2 minutes now. Still haven't got to the end of it. Thanks for watching day 1 of my Hong Kong tour. I hope I've been able to give you some valuable insights into this great place. Stick with me for more Hong Kong adventures, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and a big adios from your friend, the Hausmeister.